Mr. Doggett is recognized.
Mr. Chairman, I would move to strike the last word only to discuss the other amendments, having been given the use of the hall, but not very many votes in it.
Mr. Doggett is recognized to strike the last word. Mr. Thompson?
I reserve a point of
Mr.
order.
Thompson reserves a point of order.
They are only to direct the committee's attention to the other amendments, which I've discussed through dear colleagues over the last several weeks. One of them is the fact that we're spending a fortune on drug research, but it's a fortune invested by American taxpayers. We're talking about investing even more. And since every new drug approved from 2010 to 2016 was a taxpayer-funded drug, I believe that such a drug should be subject to negotiation. That is, basically, if the taxpayer funded it, there ought to be an opportunity to negotiate it. We pledged previously to put an end to prohibiting Medicare negotiation. This bill does not do that. For 2/3 of the drugs under Medicare, it will still be, not only will they not be included in drugs that might be focused on by the Secretary, but it will remain illegal under federal law to negotiate them. Yeah. There's a serious problem about launch prices. It's been addressed in part by a tweak in the chairman's mark, but it is still not adequately covered. And finally, there is a serious problem about the way price spikes are handled and the many Americans who will see no benefit from those price spikes. I hope as we move to the floor that there will be an opportunity to make additional improvements in H.R. 3 so that it can fulfill the promise that it holds. And I yield back.
Thank the gentleman.